Hello, my beautiful souls out there. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. My name is Kelly. We are going to be touching on the energies of the full moon in Aries. It is going to be the last super moon of the year, so it's going to be pretty bright and pretty intense. Um, the full moon, like I said, it is in in tropical Western astrology, it is in Aries. I'm not really sure what it is in Vedic or sidereal astrology. Anyway, so it's full moon in Aries, so it's time to align with our life's mission. Now, Aries is a very strong energy, a very go-getter, very fiery energy. Of course, Aries is a fire sign. Um, so with this full moon, we're going to have access to both the conscious and unconscious mind, revealing our true desires to the world. Of course, during the moon is opposite the sun. So this one's going to be a special one, though, because for those who are familiar with the North and South nodes, they have moved into Aries and Libra. So think of this full moon as a sneak peek of what's to come. Sneak peek, remember that. Okay, so during this full moon, we can set boundaries, find harmony in relationships, and not letting others dictate our expectations of things. The full moon is going to be revealing to us hidden truths and emotions, cleansing rituals, letting go of the past. Those are energies. Make way for fresh energies and new opportunities. So stay true to yourself and build restraint in your actions and impulses. Because with the full moon in Aries, we want to be proactive right now. Because of the Aries energy, our emotions are going to fuel us to step into action. But however, we want to be careful we don't jump too quick. So think about your actions first before you, and not saying not go for it, but make sure you think about it first. But make sure you stay true to yourself and build restraint in your actions. It's like finding that sweet spot of compromise. So now this full moon is going to shed light on where you've been holding back and how to take more assertive action to benefit both yourself and your connections. Now, this is a harvest full moon, so reflect on the journey of self-discovery and personal growth right now. Personal growth we've embodied throughout the year. It's a time to reflect on that. So really, it's to think about, evaluate your progress, celebrate achievements, and make necessary adjustments to stay aligned with our life's purpose. Okay? So those are just some energies, just letting you know about the full moon. So we're going to do this reading, and we're going to get some energies of just what we can do this full moon to manifest what we want. And happy fall. I did an autumn equinox reading. If you did not see that, check it out. But happy fall. We've already been about a week of fall now, almost, and pretty cool. Or is it? No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. I believe the full moon is going to be at its peak at 2:58 a.m. Pacific time. So what did I say? 5:38? 5:38 Eastern time. So when I upload this, it's probably going to be in the middle of the night. I usually upload it when it's at its peak. Oh man, I didn't like that. I got to do one more shuffle. This is a general read, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's most likely not probably going to resonate with everyone, but there are some messages that I do feel that probably will come through with the type of reading I'm doing that might be, it might work for everyone. It might resonate with a good number of you, okay? All right. So now if you are sun sign, if you are a Virgo or a Libra, I just did the Virgo and the Libra zodiac readings for, well, it's based for the October 2023, so for the next month. It's the next 30 days. Whenever you check it out, it'll be for 30 days after that. And then I also did a Virgo Libra cusp reading. I keep saying Leo. I'm offending all the Libras out there, because instead of saying Libra, I keep saying Leo. Okay, let's get this going here. All right? Let's see what energies we have. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, especially if this resonates for you. I would love to hear about that. All right. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck. The Magician. Well, there we go. Manifesting. Perfect card for manifesting. And the Nine of Pentacles. Many of you may be manifesting something in your life that's going to make you feel much more independent. All right? Maybe more stable in your life. Doing what you want to do. Focusing on what you want to do right now. So, it is a harvest moon, so it is kind of like there are probably things that a lot of us have been working on. So be proud of any of the accomplishments you've made. And, pat yourself on the back. Because any amount of progress, no matter how small, is progress. Okay, so it's all good. Everything that you do is good. Okay, so let's see. What have we created since the last new moon? We have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So we are proactive. We have become proactive in finding our own happiness. The things that, we're working towards that. I'm hearing for a lot of, I almost said Libras. I'm hearing for a lot of us in the collective that many of us have now gotten that mindset that there's something specific for many of us that we're wanting to have happen in our life. Again, manifest. And I want to do one more thing before I continue. And going for it to try to figure out what dice, there's a die here. Figuring out what we want is what I'm trying to say. Let's just see. I like to use the die to get a number for a theme. Oh, this is all going to be about harmony. All right, 6 is all about harmony. So we're trying to balance our lives and make it more, that's a beautiful word, harmonious. Harmonious. So we're emotionally fulfilled, but it's just feeling at peace and happy with the way things are going. Now, the next energies is this. I'm sorry, I just saw the note that I saw. It's subtle, not so subtle growth. Is this energy here? And I think that you have taken some of your ideas that you've had about your life, maybe just stuff that you've been thinking about, and now you're being proactive, which is great. So where are we now in regards to what we want to manifest? Where are we at this point? The World, we're at the end of a cycle here, and this is great. With the Ace of Swords, we have seen, as even with the Knight of Swords, our eyes have been cleared completely. This is a whole new beginning for many of us. It's an ending and a beginning. So it's like up to this point, there are things, it's almost like we've been tying up loose ends and taking care of the final details, and now we're ready to move into the next chapter of our life. And we're seeing things much more clearly. This is a brand new beginning. We're getting clarity on where we want to be and exactly what we want. And this is it. It's the end of a cycle. So it's like graduation day. You've worked hard all this time, and now it's time to appreciate graduation day. All right, so this is in regards to what you want to manifest. So for many of us, we are envisioning it and seeing it clearly now, exactly what we want, and we are in the mode to make it happen. All right, so this next energies are, what are we becoming aware of? Look at this. The moon and the star. First of all, both major arcana. So I'm hearing that for many of us, we have really opened up spiritually. We've really opened up to trusting our intuition, following that guiding light, following not only what we want, but our higher self, but what our higher self wants, what we feel the universe is leading us towards. This is a wish fulfillment card, the star, and healing. And the moon card is, I'm feeling that what you didn't see happening for you before, you've changed that perspective completely. Now you can see a clear way. You may not be able to see it yet, So if you aren't seeing it, just be patient and trust that whatever intuition or instincts you have inside is guiding you in the right way. Trust, absolutely trust your instincts, your intuition, and the universe that they're leading you in the right way. It's all about trust here. That's beautiful energy, actually. Very beautiful energy. Okay, so then we have so down this part right here, 4, 5, and 6, is kind of like going to highlight the energy of endings right now. So this is what we want to manifest, and the energies going forward to that. This is kind of like what we need to clear out of our life to clear the path for these things to come to us. Moving forward past the full moon and going to the next new moon. All right. So we have what to surrender. Well, first, I'm going to focus on the Three of Swords. There has been some sort of heartbreak in some of our lives, something that has been very, very hard to deal with. A disappointment, something that hurt you to your core. But slowly but surely, you are letting that go. You are, with this star card, you are healing from that. You've seen the truth. There's been some sort of decision you've made about moving forward, about removing something from your life, whatever that may be. Again, take it as it resonates. It's probably different for all of you, so I can't specify, but take it step by step. All right, so if things start to feel a little overwhelming, and with this full moon, emotions can be very high. And so we may be feeling certain things and thinking certain ways about it, but we're going towards healing from that. It's a time to just sort of take time out and deal with this and take care of those energies and let those go, little by little. I just noticed the squirrel up here. The little squirrel up here. The squirrel to me is kind of like playful energy. So it's almost like you may have been in a more serious mindset right now. And as you let go of this heartbreak, little by little, you're going to start feeling freer and more, I'm going to say joyous, but just more, have you ever, when think of squirrels, I just picture them running around and playing in a tree. Squirrels always look like they're having a good time. They're out there gathering their nuts. That's fall. You think of squirrels as fall, gathering their little nuts, storing them for the winter, and having a good time, playing around the trees and playing in the leaves. You know what I mean? Did you ever do those leaf things where the leaves are in a pile and you just, kick the leaves? I don't know. Never mind. Okay, how to let go of particularly this heartbreak. Yeah, there's the Five of Cups, the disappointment, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, first we're going to deal with the Five of Cups. Definitely been some sort of emotional disappointment in your life. And you're thinking about this. It's really affecting you right now. It's time to process that, because with the Five of Cups, the individual in these cards, whichever deck it is focusing on the disappointment, is focusing on the negative aspect of the situation. But whatever happened for a reason. All right? As they say, the universe doesn't do things to us, they do it for us. So there may have been something in your life that was not in alignment with you and your higher purpose. And so there's been something that's happened. It has caused you heartbreak. Of course, in the third dimensional mortal world, we do have disappointments that can hurt us to our core. But it's time to deal with that so you can focus on new goals. This specific thing maybe you want to manifest. And the universe is preparing you to take the necessary steps. You're starting out right now. So you're kind of like the intern, the newbie. So think of it as you're just starting out. You're starting to learn, taking the lessons that you've received, especially with this heartbreak, and putting it towards either fueling your passion or saying, I learned a lot from that, but now I'm moving on to this next part of my life, and this is where I want my life to be. This is my new goal. It can be anything, a new job. You're moving somewhere. Maybe it's just personal health, personal mental health, just self growth, be in touch with yourself, you name it. All right. What is supporting us? So say the resources. Okay. And Okay, we're going to do this card again first. And I'll show you the other card. We have the Two of Pentacles. You may be in a situation right now where you're trying to make a decision. Now look, this person in this particular picture, if you can see their face, looks pretty serious. They're trying to weigh the pros and cons of a situation and really think about what they want. What is the best decision for me to make for my higher self? And you see how there's a rainbow? It reminds me of the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups has a rainbow. See it there? And this Two of Pentacles in particular has a rainbow. So these may be both good options. Maybe both of them are good options. But right now, choose the one that is going to be the best for you at this particular time, your higher self. Whatever that goal is, whatever that decision is, it's time to focus on that. And the Hermit card is underneath that. And it's time for you to do some serious soul searching. Take this time, this full moon, and we've just had, like I said, the autumn equinox. It is fall, the beginning of fall. Take this time to take the lessons that you've learned. It's a time of gratitude and appreciating, and it's also kind of a time of clearing out the clutter, whether it be metaphorically like mental clutter, or maybe relationships that aren't serving your life anymore, or even in a literal sense. Like for me, I'm a pack rat. I need to clean things out, and this is a good time for this. So that's the energy I hear with the cards that have come up. And then we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck over here. Underneath that is the Page of Cups and the Empress. You know, with this Page of Cups, I always see this kind of like as the inner child card. So you may need to do some inner child work. There may be some healing you have to do there. But this is the Page of Cups is the dreamer. All right? So I'm hearing for many of us, this is a new phase in our life where we've done a lot. We've done what we're supposed to do. We've worked really hard and done the things that we're supposed to do. But now it's an energy of doing something we've always wanted to do but never had the chance to do it. And I'm hearing that this is the time. You know, instead of always dealing with what we're supposed to do or what we think we're supposed to do, it's finding that inspiration of something we want to grow, something we want to flourish and have in our life. That's the Empress card here, the Divine Feminine. Go inside and really get in touch with what your heart truly, truly, truly wants. And really think about it with the Hermit energy and think, is this, you know, I feel like a lot of times we settle because sometimes we want something different, but it's hard when you're trying to work or you're trying to take care of the things in the everyday life. But sometimes you just need to do things that are going to satisfy yourself personally, truly personally. If you're honest with yourself and you go deep inside yourself and you say, this isn't what I want for my life. This isn't really what I want. Well, the Empress is here to tell you to get in touch with your feminine side, no matter what gender you are. There's no gender in tarot. It's just feminine energy. And get in touch with your feelings and think about what it is you really want to grow. Put that out there in the universe. Make a decision to, this is what I want to manifest in my life. Get that out there and then just let the universe do its thing. Continue with doing your work, your self-work, and getting in touch with your higher self, working with your higher guides and masters, your soul source, whoever that is, if you believe in God, or maybe you're, a different, maybe you don't have any specific religion, but you do believe in higher power of some sort, higher energy. Just focus on that and let the universe help you help yourself. Let the universe help you help yourself. I kind of like that. Anyways, but this is a dream you may have, and it's something that you wanted. And see back there, there's a full moon in that picture. I feel like with this full moon, it is time to release those knives in your back and heal from those disappointments, those wounds, everything. And we're going from the 10, that's your endings, to the Ace of Swords over here. To the Ace of Swords, and of course with the World, this is the end of a cycle. So focus on healing certain aspects of your life that you may need to heal, certain aspects of your life you'd like to change, and work with that. And as we move forward into winter and then to the new year, we're going to start getting this rolling, okay? Winter is a time, to me, fall is a time of preparation, and because you get prepared for the winter months. Well, for those of us on the in the northern hemisphere, that's different for people in the southern hemisphere. There's a totally different thing for them. But so we're going to do right now. This is the Moonology Manifestation deck. Let's get some closing messages from this deck. I just thought of something else. So let me finish the last shuffle here. I'm going to cut the deck, and then I will get the card. But what I just heard as I was shuffling, I saw the Magician and the Ten of Swords together. I was looking at both cards where I was drawn to both. Let's manifest. For those of us in the collective, this is an energy, again, of harmony, peace and harmony. Okay? Let's manifest ending the hurt and finding that goal. That goal that is going to serve our true purpose. That's the whole point in the full moon, especially the harvest moon. It's bringing about in our life abundance. And it's different for everyone. So whatever that may mean to you, and I think a lot of you are going to know, I've been wanting to work on this. I've wanted this. It could be relationship, work, where you live, just your life in general, maybe just self-help. You know, whatever it is you want to manifest and start, you have the ability to do that. You have the ability, if your life is not in a good place right now, or there's some low vibrational energy, you have what it takes to you're the ultimate alchemist in your life. As above, so below. You have the tools here in the third dimension. You may not even realize it. And the universe is there on your side, working with you. You have the ability to change this. They say change, it's a one metal into gold. So it's kind of like lead or something else into gold. It's manifesting and believing that this can happen. If you believe it, it can become. Thoughts are very powerful. So it's, what do they say? The law of attraction. So think about what you would like. But let's get a card. One card, please, Spirit. Spirit's having a habit of dumping some like mounds of cards, and nothing. I don't mind reading them, but this Chromebook only has so much time. So I can't just read them all. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, and this is perfect for this full moon because it's all about our emotions. It's the first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Some of us have a hard time with that. Some of us are more in our heads and more, more on the analytical side and don't really pay attention so much. Let me see, first quarter moon in Pisces. So for everybody, but especially those people, it's pay attention to your feelings, Okay, here we go. Are you putting on a good front? Acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? So acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings. I do that. Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Again, with the hurt, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. As admirable as it is to live a cheerful and happy-go-lucky life, this card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. Hold on. Manifesting mindset. You're being asked to feel all of your feelings. Making light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Remember, we create our emotions. So they're saying to tune into your manifesting powers. So with this energy, so it says, with the full, anyways, the first quarter moon in Pisces knows that the divine is in us and around us. Our emotions can tell us a lot about ourselves, even if we don't realize it. And sometimes we pay attention to so many external things that we don't even realize. The new moon in Taurus is know your worth. Let me just see if there's anything I don't necessarily have to read the whole thing. That's the bottom of the deck. Okay, where are we here? All right. Acknowledge and make a list of your best traits. If you find that hard to do, ask a friend to tell you what's great about you. You're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't want to run out of time on the Chromebook, but know your worth. If you're thinking about something else and you're saying, I don't think I can do this. I mean, I'm not, I am not able to do these things. No, that's not true. That's not true. And we don't know until we try. Well, look at that. That just sort of popped right out there. So this is the Crystal Medicine Oracle. Crystal Medicine Oracle. Let me just find this card, then I'll show it to you. Let me just find it here. 26. These are pretty long, so I'm just going to read the Oracle part of it because it gives you a whole bunch. This is a great deck, especially for self-work. If you want to do some self-work, I recommend this deck. All right. So it's a self-expression is the water. And the water cards are all about emotions. So you have attracted this card into your awareness today, as it's an important time of self-expression, a time to communicate your thoughts and feelings and anything else you may have been suppressing. When you allow for flow in your self-expression, life has a way of feeling effortless and as though you are riding the wave of your soul. Riding the wave of your soul. I like that. There are times when we feel the need to hold back and not share or express certain things as we don't wish to hurt other people's feelings and put ourselves at risk of rejection or conflict. This will only create blocks and imbalance, possibly give rise to feelings of not being worthy or good enough. Know your worth. Now, see, you just can't make this up. People don't believe necessarily in the cards. Know your worth. See how this all ties in together? Anyways, have you been holding back due to being rejected? No. Have you been holding back? Yeah, due to being rejected. Do you feel like you need to get something off your chest? Have you been getting issues around your throat? Do you struggle to find the right words? Are you holding back your thoughts in case it creates conflict? Well, it's time to put yourself first and express what's required for you to let go of this stagnant and stale energy. You are being encouraged to connect deeply, with your feelings and honor your needs at this time. Tune in to what you need to say and be sure to share from a place of truth and integrity. Drop into your heart and connect to the flow of your own energy and let go of what no longer serves. Speaking your truth is an act of courage and empowerment, and it's time to embrace these traits. You will then experience a deeper sense of peace and well-being for yourself. As you express yourself, you will feel greater self-worth, empowerment, and sense of freedom. It's time to speak up and say what you need to say with love from the heart. Now, isn't that interesting? This is about feelings. Honor your feelings and know your worth. This all ties in together. This is beautiful. It's time to be in touch with your feminine side, the Empress side, and bring those feelings out and do what you need to do in your life. This is what I have for you, my beautiful souls. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. And I hope to see you in the next one. Now, I'm limited on internet, but I hope to see you in the next one when I'm able to upload. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I love you. Hope to see you again. Peace out.